no extreme feat, but it does help you to use your imagination. It's like 8 or 10 inches up. Tucks that tire down in there. I was thinking not for suspension reasons, and possibly I'd have like a lockout system where it would just be the manipulation of it, but like an air ride suspension, but not where it was the suspension. I guess that would be cool too. I don't know how durable they are. Anyways, what would be cool is to be able to go up and down with the ride height. So, you know, you could have it low down. Whoa! You could have it low down, and the wife could get in and out of the car easy. I like jumping in and out of the car. I like that it's hard. It just reminds you that it's a modified vehicle. I like modified vehicles. I like race cars and all that stuff too. But I see a 4x4 truck as the most versatile of car modifications that you could perform. A 4x4 truck can still drive on the road, can still go to the grocery store, can go to the opera, and it can go to the woods, and it can haul back a moose or a bunch of rocks or whatever it is that you want. So, my friend on here, I'll just call you by name, but my friend Paul, he's in the cars and stuff, and he's a good mechanic. And he was a truck driver at a warehouse that I worked at. And I think he likes diesels. And I like diesels too. I've never had one, and I've just been around them a little bit, but I really like those. And I'm not wanting to jump it or anything like that. I really like the off-road capability type of things. But I'd like to build like one of, like some kind of transport, big, large diesel thing. I'm thinking this is an idea that I've had for a while, and I mean, it's not proprietary to me. I didn't invent it or anything, but I haven't seen it so much. Is the rollback like a Jerry Dan type thing, the flatbeds that roll back and then angle down so you could tow a car on them, the car hauler type things. I'm thinking that. And then you could build lightweight boxes to go on the back of it for different scenarios. Like you could have a camping box where it's like a camper, and you hoist that up on the back. You could have it, a garbage truck, anything you wanted. A flatbed, a car hauler, whatever. It'd be fun to do like recovery type things. I'm not trying to steal anybody's livelihood or anything like that, but those people that do the off-road recoveries, that's a sweet job, you'd think. You know, you just go out in 4x4 and somebody pays for your gas and you're saving their life, saving their rig. So they're like, well, they're not happy that they're spending a bunch of money, but it's up to you. I don't want to do it for a job though. I think it'd just be fun to be Max. Oh, why don't you call Max? He's a guy that he lives out here in the woods. He's got a cell phone though. You can call him up and he'll just come over and help you out. Maybe you could trade him or give him something. Just be friendly with him and tell him a story. Every time I've been out 4x4 and I've helped somebody or somebody's helped me, at the very, very least, and this is the very, very least, I mean, most of the time you gotta stop and offer and they might not always accept your help because they don't need it. But at the very, very least, you're stopping and you're talking to people. Hey, how's it going? How you doing? You okay? Right on. You tell them about cool things that you saw. You tell them about dangerous things. Did you see that pit over there? Yeah, try not to go through the middle. Somebody dropped a stump off in there and it'll get high centered. It could bust something. You don't want to get stranded out here. What channel you on? All this stuff. I don't know. I don't have a CB, so I don't. That last part I just threw in. I have a CB, but I haven't had the opportunity to hook it up and use it. I got a whole bunch of crap for my car, and then it became time where I needed to start using the car. Otherwise, people were gonna stop letting me work on it. And I used it for a little while and didn't get to all the extra stuff that I have for it. So I never dialed it in. It's got some kind of thing where you tune it. You tune it with the length of the antenna or some bullshit like that. I don't know. It's some interesting stuff. But I never got to play around with that, so I don't know anything about that yet. But this car goes slow. Go, 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 go. Now it's back to being cold. We'll see if it probably won't snow now. The whole time that it was warm, it was like raining, and I'm thinking to myself, oh, yeah, there's 6 inches. There's a couple inches. Ooh, wow, that could have been a foot. It snowed all day. Oh, but it was just rain in 40-degree weather. And I got YouTube. I talk about the weather and YouTube's putting something up on there like climate change. I mean, they're so indecisive. They lie to you so much. They don't even... Who the fuck knows what they're even saying these days? I don't even know what they're saying. How can they say that there's no climate change, but there's climate change? And there's these people flying around in jets telling everybody that there's climate change. We got to do these tax credits and things like that because of climate change. Then I go and I talk about climate change and they're like, nah, there's no such thing as climate change. It's natural. It's just the natural way that things happen, you know? It's called a cycle, you dumb moron. And I'm like, yeah, well, seems like the cycle is changing. What are you talking about, the cycle's changing? There's no cycle. There's no such thing as climate change. What? You just got done telling me that we were on a cycle and that I'm stupid for not accepting that it's a cycle. Yeah, there's no such thing as a cycle. I mean, God, everybody knows that we're on a cycle. What the fuck are you saying? What are you saying? Are you saying you figured out how to have a quick reaction? A quick nuclear reaction? Wow, neat. Because I always heard that it was just heat. That's cool that you guys changed that. Oh, to make a bomb. Wow, you couldn't figure it out, but now you did. And it's a secret, of course. But everybody knows how to do it, so it's not a secret anymore, is it? So now you can say, how'd you get it to not be a slow reaction like they use in the reactors, which we still use today. We still use nuclear power today, but are we using nuclear bombs? Are we using nuclear bombs? Does anybody use a nuclear bomb? Does it? They all say, oh, it's so dangerous, it's so horrible, it's so bad. But yet you were doing them in the sky, you were doing them underwater, you were doing them in the dirt, you're doing them here, you're doing them there, drop an atomic bomb on fucking Japan, and then it's just the same as if they leveled it with TNT for radiation. Well, but it's so dangerous. Everybody that looks at it, Terminator 2 style, is gonna fucking melt and turn into fucking salt or ash or whatever the fuck it is that you're supposed to turn into. Nuclear weapons. Oh, you can make anything a weapon, right? Nuclear waste is a weapon. They use that. They put that on bullets and things like that. Weird stuff, man. Weird stuff. But climate change, yeah, there's no such thing. It's weird that they... The camera just gives up. The phone is so weird. It doesn't even try. It's beaten. The phone, my iPhone is defeated. See, and then other times, like right now, it tries really hard. Did I hurt your feelings? I'm not trying. Fuck you. Now I'm trying. Oh, you see me trying? I'm not trying. It's like it knows it's no good, so don't watch it. And every once in a while, it'll accidentally do it right. No ice in the water. No ice in the water. No sea ice. Weird. I bet you that's good for shipping, eh? What did I watch? I watched some Bill Murray zombie movie. I like zombie movies. I don't know if it's because I like the end of the world or if it's because I like the idea of smashing everybody's heads in. I don't know. I can't decide. It's probably a little bit of both. They go hand in hand. When the end of the world comes, I get to smash everybody's head in. Oh boy. He was a zombie. Are you sure? Well, no. Now that I think about it, not really. I wasn't sure. He could have been a zombie though. We don't know. We'll never know. Yeah, well, there's a test we could... Nah, let's move on. Are you sure? Yeah, he was a zombie. The same could happen to me. It's coming right for us. What do you mean? What's coming right for it? You're coming right for it. No, I'm not a zombie. Listen, I can talk. Shoot it. He's carrying a sack of groceries. Kill him. Kill him now. YouTube is kind of strange. I think I got it figured out, but you know, it's just so weird. And how do you know for sure? What I have to do, like tests or something? I don't need to do any tests. I don't want to do any tests. Let's just call it like we see it, huh? I'll be the judge. And let's see here. We'll start off with no notifications. By chance, I go to videos that I've seen already, and I remember that I've seen it, and I go down and I look to see if I made a comment. And I see comments. I have comments around on YouTube that have hundreds of likes. They're I guess they're offensive to the Jewish overlords, but they're not offensive to the people. The people seem to all agree and like my comments, but anyways, I don't get told about that. I get told about negative comments. I'll get a notification, somebody saying I'm an idiot or a fool. Somebody says something like this or that, probably opposite of what I believe or what I know to be true, and I'll get notifications for those to kind of bait me, make me go in there and say something so that I can get a strike or something like that. I can get put on probation. They can make it so I can't comment for a week or whatever. I don't know. I'm not gonna not say anything. I'll do my best to not be offensive and use curse words and words that they block, you know. You can't say fag. You can't say dick or anything. I mean, if your name is Dick, you don't get to write your name anymore. I've tried to use the word dick and like it's a name, and they say, are you sure you want to say that? And I don't even think you're allowed to call somebody stupid anymore. I think that's offensive to call people stupid. So, I mean, there's no freaking point in talking to anybody, is there? Is that why nobody talks to me? Because there's no fucking point. I don't see it your way, so there's no reason to talk to me, you know? Oh, this guy, he doesn't like it when we just come in there and kill a bunch of people that already lived there for thousands of years. And they don't like people saying that we made the country, we made the group or whatever. I don't even know what the fuck it is. What is it? Is it a country? I think it's a country. We made that. For a group of people that get kicked out of everywhere that they go. They got no place of their own. No place of their own, because they get kicked out of everywhere. Everywhere has been so nice. So nice. Nobody has been this evil thing that they say that people have been. Nobody's been like that. We've given them so many chances. It's just that they keep fucking you. As soon as you're not looking, you get fucked. You think you're all there playing on the same page or same game or whatever, same goal, and they're fucking you with their little fucking needle dicks that you don't even fucking. They're like mosquitoes. Before you know it, you got welts all over your fucking body, and you wish you were fucking dead. Because you just got fucking raped by a gang of fucking mosquitoes. Who knows what the fuck is real? What is it, Argentina? Is that where it is? Where they elected that guy, he's gonna get rid of the central banks. Looks like we're gonna have a fucking war with them. Get rid of the central banks and defund the government, the bloated government. The people are standing out in the streets so fucking happy, it's like practically a riot. They're like, yeah. Nobody wants to fucking report on that. These people are getting what they want. Fuck. I don't know. I'm not putting all my eggs in one basket either. Isn't it weird? It's weird that for your safety, your well-being, your life, everything that you know relies on all these lies. Who the fuck made it this way? It's so hard. Have you ever, be honest, have you ever tried to lie? Because I have. I've tried to lie. Lies are so fucking hard. It's not hard to do them or think them up. I mean, I'm not saying that. I'm saying the amount of effort that you have to put into a lie is so fucking huge. Why would anybody even do that as a means to get something that they wanted? When everything is right at our fucking fingertips? What the fuck? Who the fuck does some shit like that? I really am all about the mind and how the mind works and the ego and things. We're twisted in so many ways, and you don't even want to be twisted, but just living your life is an example of of building the programming. If you just sat in a room, didn't do anything, just sat in a room, you would program yourself to that. Everything is programming. No matter what you do, you're programming yourself. I don't know. Getting kind of off topic. I really don't. Why would somebody... It has to be... It's not the thing that they want. It's the trick. I don't even think it's the money. It's not the money. The money is fake. The money's fake, so it's the trick. What if this was an uphill battle? It's not a prison. It's not a school. It's an uphill battle. And we keep coming back here because we built this and we don't want to give it up. So we keep coming back to try and take it and give it back to the people. That's why we keep coming back here. And it's unfortunate. The only way that they can really stop us from defeating them is by a reset for us. And there's so many different kinds of resets, you know. Oh, he's winning, hit the reset. Like kill him and then reset them over so that they have to start over again. And we do have a memory. We do remember it. Something happens to us. Isn't that what we see? Children remember things. It's possible to have these memories again. People can be regressed and talk about past lives and things like that. Are we saying that's all bunk? I don't know. This battle, I guess that's the way that I think about it sometimes. Maybe not all the time. Hopefully not all the time. Whenever I'm angry and I think I'm getting the short end of the stick, I just tell myself, this is what you make of it. You're wanting somebody to do it for you, to act this way, to act that way, or to do this thing for me. Your expectations are incorrect. Why should you have an expectation? I mean, it's not like a law that you're doing. What you're performing is not a law. You're not experimenting with laws. You're wishing and hoping. So it's unrealistic goals is what makes you mad. I can't make anybody feel a certain way, but I can make people feel a certain way. You know what I mean? By the way that you do it, the things that you do, the influences that you put onto people. But just speaking, sure is an influence, but it's such a guarded against influence. Speaking to you guys is like, you guys have your defenses up because you expect me to be deceiving you or whatever. Or maybe it's because we all know that everybody's out for themselves. If I'm not out for myself, then what am I trying to kill myself, or you know what I mean? You're programming yourself. You're doing this to yourself. You're getting allies for yourself. I don't know. Whatever. People probably get lost in the things that I say. I think I mean something else, but